Hi, I'm Tammy Beilstein. Welcome to Tammy's Window on Calaveras. I have with me today two very ambitious and you must be caring men. They are putting on a huge production in our county. It is called Calaveras Has Talent. I don't know if you've seen these around town yet. Keep your eye out for them. Tell me, you guys, by the way, this is Cliff Edson and Steve Baum. Steve Baum. You probably recognize them. I know I did when I came in here. So you guys tell me about this show that you're putting on. Who came up with the idea and why are you doing it?
Well, I think we came up with the idea. We were at a restaurant in Valley Springs and we were having lunch. He happened to join me for lunch and we had just ended our Calaveras Safe campaign, and that was to help save music education for Calaveras Unified.
Okay.
And we were looking for the next thing to do. What was going to be the next thing to generate money for the organization? Did you not?
Was not enough brought in with that first?
Well, we brought in. I think what we did, the best thing we did with that was increase so much awareness in the county.
You did.
That CUSD changed their mind and didn't cut music. So in my mind, we had to go from save, because we were no longer saving, to support.
Oh, very good. Okay.
So in the future, if something like this came up again, we would have the revenue to support education in the county.
Very good.
And so it was, okay, let's just try to generate some money. We don't have to give it to anybody right away. We will, but right now it was just generate some revenue, get some awareness of the organization out, and put on a talent show.
So, so Cliff, any money that's raised, will it go to pay teachers' salaries, or will it go toward instruments or sheet music, traveling band, who knows what?
Yeah, I don't think at this point. The way I understand it, and I'm just a person that sat with Steve one day, and we were at Hog Dogs actually in Valley Springs.
Yeah.
And over a couple of hot dogs and beer.
Right. And root beer, because the kids were there.
Yeah.
But,
very good. Yes.
And so what we're trying to do is, what can we do to create something that will help a positive impact on music in the county now that CUSD decided to not cut those programs, and in the future it still could be used for that as well.
Okay.
So Steve and Neil Yamervik and a few other people got together and to create a nonprofit, and this program that he'll talk about in just a moment. But Steve and I talked about Calaveras Has Talent, just like a lot of, we didn't realize that so many other counties do that.
Oh, I didn't either.
And so, so we started planning, and I'll tell you right now, it is way harder than people think to plan something like that.
Oh, yes.
Gosh, I bet.
Really tough, and it's hard to get the word out.
So much talent. I mean, it's not like you'd have 3 people showing up to audition. You guys must have been overwhelmed.
Well, no, just the first day, we only had 3 people show up.
Yeah, that was the first day.
That was the first day.
Yeah, but it was good because we were green.
Okay, yeah, kind of gave you time to ease into it, huh?
Yes,
before the big storm.
Yeah. So I think the first one was down in Valley Springs, right?
Right, it was Valley Springs.
Valley Springs, the Jenny Lynn Veterans Memorial Hall. And the one I remember is Janice Bassett came in, and she played the ukulele and sang, and she runs the Valley Springs Youth Center.
Very nice.
And the cool thing she did is later on, she brought the youth center to audition.
In Moke Hill.
Really?
So she brought, I believe, 7 or 8 kids.
How old are they?
Oh, 7 to 12 years old.
Yeah.
How fun.
Oh, it was great. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about this.
Yeah.
There's young and old get up there, and they're giving it their all. The kids are just fantastic to watch.
Yeah. I bet.
Actually, everybody is, but
some more than others.
Well, that is true. Sometimes it is kind of fun.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say we had it overpopulated like the TV shows. You watch the TV shows; they always put on somebody that just was a kind of a doofus in their act. We didn't have anything like that. But what we had were a lot of people that showed up that really believed in themselves and believed in their talent.
Yeah.
And so it was a screening process to really build the show. So we had 18 auditions.
Did you?
Throughout the county.
Okay.
So we hit every population center. So Copper, Avery, Murphy's.
That's a lot, you guys. That's
Mountain
a
Ranch,
huge commitment.
Yes. Yeah, we were going around making appointments. We had to make appointments with the different places, mostly schools.
Yeah.
And then when it came time, and we were auditioning bands too, so at some places we had to have a PA system.
Right.
And so I have a PA system. I brought that to two places, I think, and which is a lot of work actually.
Right.
I bet.
But it's worth it. It's worth it to, some of these folks never sang on a microphone before. And that is really neat to watch.
Yeah.
You know, and they
now, when you guys say talent, it's not just all music, though, right?
Oh, no.
Not, or singing instruments, any of that.
We've had 69 acts audition that are going to move to the quarterfinals. There's about 95 people that encompasses.
Okay.
They range from the ages of 7 to 68 years old.
Wow.
It's about 50-50 adults. It's almost 50-50 in what we call both sides of the county. So there's the Angels, the Murphys, and Arnold.
Was that planned?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because we're no longer just CUSD. We're countywide.
Countywide.
It's a countywide charity.
Okay.
And that's the way we planned it. And what we have is, like, we'll have a quarterfinal. We're through the audition phase of it right now. It's going to go into the quarterfinal. We'll have a quarterfinal here in San Andreas at the town hall, and then there's going to be, is that where it is?
Yes, town hall.
Is that what this is for right here? That'll be August 8th?
August 8th.
Yeah.
And then there'll be another one August 15th at Bret Hart.
So that we have the two ends of the county, and the idea is to mix the judges too.
Very good.
So that we can have that really good mix.
Yeah.
So judges from that side of the county will judge on this side, and judges from our side will judge that side.
And it's $10 for any of the public that want to go?
It'll be $5 at the quarterfinals to enter any of the public that wants to watch the shows. And then at the fairgrounds, when we have it at the semifinal on the 29th, it'll be $10 a person.
Okay.
So there'll be food for sale. We've got some booster groups involved. We've got some local businesses that will promote their stuff.
You guys
we have sponsors.
Yes,
Very
sponsors. Yeah, there's a lot to do.
Well, the one thing we didn't think of is how much work this was.
Yeah, we didn't think about that.
I bet.
But you know what? But it's the effort is worth it.
Yeah.
You know, if anybody can tell you, I feel that anybody that has a heartstring for music, pretty much will just about support anything or do anything that has to do with it.
Now, so I want to jump back a second. When you said that the music is okay right now, is that only for this school year, this coming school year, that music is okay?
Next two school years are planned.
Next two.
So, you know, we don't know what's happening in year 3.
Okay.
We don't anticipate anything happening in year 3, but, you know, we want to be ready. We want to have some funds. But the other thing is, you know, it is an opportunity for us to make investments back into the groups.
Yeah.
So if there is band instruments, if one of the directors wants to take the band somewhere or the choir somewhere, there's an opportunity for us to backfill, because there's so much fundraising that goes on in this county for everybody's group.
Yes.
You know, we'd like to just step out and be for all of the music education in the county.
I'm so
So
glad.
if you're down in elementary school, or, you know, you're looking to go to college, you know, we want to have a program for you.
And as far as music in the communities, there's going to be opportunities for that as well. You know, we have our county is agriculture and tourism, and the arts are a big part of that.
Yeah.
So this could also grow into something that could be a help for different venues in different areas in the county, outside of the school system even.
Right.
And so, you know, that's what makes our county even better, is to be able to have a solution like that.
Yeah. I love that you guys are supporting music. I was thinking when I went to Catholic elementary school and Catholic high school, and I played the drums from 8th grade, just that 1 year at elementary, and then in high school I played the drums in the marching band. And at that time, girls didn't play drums, and in fact, when I went to sign up at school and told the band teacher that that I played drums, he said, "Girls don't play drums," and it just about crushed me. My mom wrote a letter; it became a thing, you know.
Nowadays, there would have been, you know, protests.
More girls playing.
Really,
more girls
for
playing
sure.
drums.
But you know, so he didn't teach me a whole lot, but the other boys in the band helped me, and during class and after class, and they would teach me what we were going to be doing at the games and at the events where we would march. We went over to UOP and we did a little performance there. I remember all of that stuff so well. It made such a huge impact on me. It was really neat being able to play an instrument in front of a crowd, and I don't know, it's something that a kid would not forget, and I can't imagine my high school years without the drums and marching band.
Sure, and you know, it's something positive.
So
you're learning, you're interacting with people.
Yeah.
You're learning how to act in front of people,
right.
and you're gaining confidence.
Yeah.
It's just a
so
whole
important.
array of things that's so good for you.
Yeah, seriously, there's so much more than just banging sticks on a drum.
Or
there
watching a
so
video
much to it.
game.
Right, exactly.
I've heard this story over and over as I've been doing this, because I came up through the CUSD system, and I was in the band. I was under Mr. Yamervik, and I ended up taking that a little bit further and going to college with it. And so I did get my degree in music.
Awesome.
Did I stay in music? No, but it still got me through school. It still got school paid for.
Yeah.
And so it was a huge opportunity. So when I saw that opportunity being taken away, you know, that was like, hey, I got to get involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't let it leave our schools.
Gosh, no. It kind of kills me that it would even be considered to be taken away.
Yeah, you know, for me, it's been my in my whole life too. I started in third grade playing the trumpet. And I played trumpet all the way through high school, all the marching bands, the brass ensembles, the, jazz bands, everything. And our school actually had 148 people in our marching band.
Wow.
So we used to go out in the football field area and stand at attention for 3 hours, because we would have to go to a parade or something up in Ukiah when it was 105 degrees, and didn't want to pass out during that thing, right?
No.
They got to practice that.
Yeah.
So what instrument did you play?
I started out on a trumpet, and then I switched to baritone horn.
Oh.
And then when I got to college, it branched out from there to tuba, taking choir, which I never done before.
Right.
Today I still play guitar, and so.
I'm thinking you two should be the opening act for Calaveras Has
Oh, we've talked about that.
Have you?
No.
Yeah.
We talked about putting a group for the organization together, because there are a few musicians involved with this organization, whether they're volunteers or actively on our board right now.
Yeah.
So what we've seen though is that if we were the opening act, it would be an easy act to follow.
But you know what? There's something neat about younger people seeing older people our age do things like that.
Older people.
Well, thank you.
Older people. I think you could maybe be younger than me. I don't know, but
I doubt it.
but it's really neat to see you guys still pursuing your gift and your talent, and I think that's really cool. What kind of acts have you seen that have stuck out in your mind the most?
We have mostly, the singer-guitarist.
Yeah.
And there's quite a few that are very talented.
Yeah.
What sticks out, obviously the belly dancer sticks out. That was an interesting one.
Yes. That would be fun to see.
Yeah, we've had 3 kids show up and play yo-yo. Play with a yo-yo.
Separately or as a group?
Separately. It was just random. It's like, I saw a kid come in, I was judging one day, and I saw a kid come in with a yo-yo, and I was like, how do I score that? But then, the next, like an hour later, another kid comes in, totally unrelated, never knew the other kid. He lived up in Murphy's.
Wow.
And the first kid lived down in Valley Springs, and so it's like, is this a thing? Is this what
didn't
kids
even
are
know
doing?
yo-yo was still a
But
thing.
the second kid did it to music.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And so I started listening to music, and I said, that's not original music. Who wrote that? Oh, and he says, my brother's a DJ. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Who's playing the guitar, though? Because that's not a recorded track. And he goes, oh, my dad's playing guitar. And I look right over at the mom, because the kid was like, I think 10 or 11, 12 years old. And I look right over at the mom, like, where is dad and your brother with the DJ stuff?
Right.
Come out and audition as a group.
Right. And did they?
No, it didn't happen. But I wish they would have.
Yeah.
And I still may drop a note to the kid to say, bring your dad and your brother to the audition. Because I think that that's so unique. And he played right to the music, so.
That is really cool. What a neat idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never would have thought of that.
There's some really cool stuff out there. There's I enjoyed a couple of acts that I was there. I wasn't at all the auditions, but there was this 12-year-old girl that, oh boy, she could sing really good.
Really?
I mean, just unbelievable. Her voice is like older voice for a young girl.
Yeah,
right.
that's
Just
so cool.
Great voice. We had even Barbara Yook's daughter, Tegan.
Really?
Was there in Moke Hill, and she sang a falsetto song, which and it's really hard to sing falsetto and stay on that
I couldn't imagine.
chord, on those notes. Yeah. She did a great job.
That is so cool.
There's a lot of really talented kids around here.
Yeah,
Copperopolis showed up strong in Angels Camp. We had an audition in Copperopolis, and 5 people came.
Yeah.
And then we had an audition in Angels Camp, and it just one after another was coming from Copperopolis. They all had an excuse that they missed it, but the people that came from there would blow your mind.
That is so neat.
So if you get to come, you know, whew.
Oh, I love
There's going to be a lot of talent.
Yeah. Gosh, it sounds like it.
Classical pianist came in, and she was, you know, unbelievable. There was a dancer, a young dancer that came in. I don't know if we have a stage big enough for her, but you know, she's going to come, and so it was pretty cool.
How many people are expected to make it to the finals?
So I think what we're going to do is try to whittle it down to a 20 to 30 in a semifinal.
Okay.
And there'll be 2 groups. There'll be a youth. So youth is 14 and under, and adults is 15 and older.
Okay.
So there's not a whole lot. I mean, there's not as many in the youth part.
Sure.
But eventually, when they get to the final, which is in October, they will be against each other.
Okay.
So it'll be youth and adult.
Wow.
But we're going to have some, you know, tiered awards that go out to the youth and go out to the adults as they get up to.
What kind of awards are there? Is it cash?
We're talking cash.
Okay.
Community donations, you know, from local businesses, those types of things. We're looking at recording studios. We're looking at opportunities to perform at either the fair next year
or local places. We still haven't gone out to secure some of those awards, but we would like to try to get some of these local venues to do kind of a tour of Calaveras for the winner of the Calaveras Has Talent.
And there's a number of places we can do that at.
A good idea. Very good. Huh. Do you guys have a website or a Facebook page or someplace where people can go so they can follow your dates in case they miss this?
So there's the website at calaveras.youth.org.
Okay.
That's the umbrella organization that we formed.
Okay.
We are now officially a 501c3.
Wow.
We've got that.
You guys are on the ball.
Yeah, we got that officially June 30th.
Awesome.
So we just made the announcement this week. We'll probably put out a press release next week on it.
Sure.
So that just opens a door. Plus, we can branch out from there if we wanted to. But right now, the focus is music. Our Facebook page is still the Calaveras Save campaign.
S-A-V-E.
S-A-V-E.
Okay.
Calaveras Save campaign. We have around 2,100 followers.
You do? That's awesome.
I've been trying to get that many for 4 years. I can't get that many.
Really, right?
I've gotten about 100 since we started we had about 2,000 before we started.
Yeah.
The Calaveras Has Talent. We got about 100. Had a few people drop here and there, but you know, about 100 people that didn't know about us.
Is there a way that any of us can maybe get a sneak peek of videos of any of these people that are
So if you go to
promising?
if you go to the Calaveras Save campaign page, I have videos I have posted of different talent. There was a gentleman this week in Moke Hill. He did. I posted part of his Gordon Lightfoot.
Very good.
2 brothers in copper. It was amazing. I put their video out there, and it went viral around the county. I had about 4,500 people view it.
That's incredible.
It was just liked and liked and liked all the way across. You know, just many websites shared everywhere.
That is so neat.
So that was a good driver for one talent, boom. And so I think when we get going and have more of those videos out there, it would be great.
And this year is a beginning year, so it's a learning process for us.
Yes.
And you're getting your organization together. We felt that it was a little light on people showing up, and a lot of that has to do with people just not used to something like that happening here.
Right.
And getting the word out is pretty tough. But as we go through this whole year and this whole Calaveras Has Talent process, next year I bet you it'll build.
Right.
Yes.
And then as we go along the years, it'll probably start getting
you guys will probably hardly have to do any of this promotion.
Just sit in the middle of the county and let them all come to us.
Right, that's what we'd hope.
We went to happening?
Yeah, we went out to the communities, and hopefully that they'll come to us.
Yeah, I tell you, with all the different shows I do, whenever someone first year, second year, whatever, those are kind of rough. You guys will learn so much and get so much feedback from people. It's just going to be really great from here on out. This is the tough time.
It's been great so far.
These
a lot of great folks.
Yeah.
These 3 shows are going to be where it's at. I think it's going to be, you're going to see all the talent in the first 2 shows.
Yeah.
You'll get to see everybody.
Yeah.
And then, there'll be some audience participation and voting. So we're coming up with a way to use iPhones and iPads to applause.
Very cool.
And noise.
That's fun.
Right. We have limited space. There's 300 people can fit in each of the venues. So we're coming up with a way that people can come and cycle out, and so we can fill those venues up.
Very good. Do you guys have a way for people who might not be able to attend the event but maybe still want to donate money to you? Or do you have a PayPal or something online?
It's funny that you say that. We currently have a system on calaveras.youth.org to donate, but on Monday the 20th, that will change to a streamline to our 501c3 account.
Okay.
So it'll be a one-stop shop. Right now, it's a hop, skip, and a jump to donate.
Yeah.
But anybody wants to write a check, that would be great too. It's our mailing address is on calaveras.youth.org.
Perfect.
You can call us. You can email us through that website.
Do you happen to know your phone number by heart?
It's on the website. I don't know. It's it automatically dumps to my email and others in our group.
Okay. Because I can see people, I'm from all over the country, really. People love music and music programs in schools and want to see them thrive. I bet, any kind of GoFundMe page or anything you guys would get.
I have a GoFundMe page set up. It's just there. I haven't promoted it yet. I've gotten $0, but
for this program.
Yeah, it's out there.
Perfect.
I haven't done anything because we have a nice big meeting on the 20th, and that's going to set the stage till October 10th for our final. And so I wanted to get all the ducks in a row and then release that next Monday.
Good idea. Those pages sometimes take off on their own anyway. Once people see them on Facebook or whatever, a GoFundMe page, you just,
what's nice about that, it's not just local area. It can across the country. And there's a lot of people interested in making sure that the arts and music in particular are continuing in our communities. So there's a lot of generous folks out there.
Oh, there's sure. Our county is so awesome that way.
Yeah, we're
oh
good.
My gosh, it's incredible. Will you guys be having, and I'm thinking of this because some of the things that we do with hospice, we have our events, and we like to get like raffle prizes and things from businesses and the community. Will you guys be having any portion of that?
They will be
during
at
your event?
our quarterfinals will be a little hard to do that because of so many people.
Sure.
We think these are going to actually be the more attended shows.
Okay.
While we may expect bigger attendance, there'll be more attendance at the smaller shows. So there's a lot of management of people in the smaller venues, and you got to cycle people through. But I think when we get to the semifinal and final, we're planning on having that. Because a lot of businesses don't want to donate money; they want to donate. Give me a gift card. Give me a gift basket.
Hit up for so many different things, and that's something that some of them can do.
Right, and those are great.
Door prizes are fun.
Raffles are great fundraisers.
Yeah,
we've had good experience with those so far.
Yeah,
but the real the real thing is to come to the show, and that's the fundraiser.
Yeah.
So you pay to get in there for the quarterfinal, the semifinal, and the final, and as long as we can get that base cost taken care of, then Calaveras Has Talent will make the money for the year.
Yeah.
And then next year, of course, we'll be probably busier and we'll be more creative on ways to do things.
Sure.
And, go after corporate sponsors and things like that.
Sure. Do you guys have a dollar amount in mind that you're hoping to shoot for?
I have a dollar amount. Nobody has
$1 million bucks will work this year.
Yeah.
A million bazillion. Yeah. Okay.
But if we don't get it the first million this year, we'll work on the second million and we'll get that one.
Yeah.
Good plan. Is there anything that you guys need from any of us? I mean, besides attending the event, so the tryouts are all done. You guys have your venues set up. Do you need maybe someone to come and help with sound systems or volunteers to collect money at the door?
We can always use volunteers.
Always use volunteers.
Okay,
yes.
And that would be going through your website and calling you guys.
Yes.
Save at calaveras.youth.org. Save, S-A-V-E, is a way to email us if you're interested in volunteering.
Okay.
And that would come right to us. And next Monday, we're going to have our big meeting where we lay out where we need volunteers.
Okay.
So right now we have a stage manager.
Where are we meeting at next Monday?
The band room.
Okay. So we'll be at the band room at CUSD. Or at the Calaveras High School.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. If you're interested in volunteering, that'd be a good place to show up and
Are you guys meeting like every other Monday or something, in case someone misses this coming one that maybe they can attend a later?
Well, they can always email us or call and hook up, and we'll have...
It will be broken to committees right after this meeting.
We'll have it figured out where we can put people at that point.
Very good. Oh, I hope you get a ton of volunteers.
That'd be great.
Service organizations would be great to help us with security, help us to set up.
That's right.
So those are things. I think we've got, we're ticket counters, we've got judges, we've got those things. What we really need support on is vendors and people to help us manage the flow of people. Once they're there.
And businesses to hang up your posters and things like that in their windows. And
the county's been very receptive.
We don't have a problem with that, really.
Oh, good.
Yeah. No.
Very good.
No.
Oh, you guys, I'm so impressed with you two. I know you both have regular jobs, you probably have families, and you still take your own personal time to do something like this. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Personal time.
Personal time.
Yeah, what's that? Yeah. You're using it right now.
If it's in the Outlook calendar, I can be there.
Yeah, I use my smartphone because it's smarter than me.
Right.
And
I'd be lost without mine.
Oh, I'm telling you, that would just destroy me, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Everybody has one. It makes me think that idea you said about the clapping or whatever.
Well, yeah, and I normally travel 2 to 3 days a week outside the county. I'm supposed to be in Minnesota today.
Oh, gosh, and you guys still take your time to do all of this. It's so neat. You know, for generations, as long as we can keep these music programs around, people will remember what you did.
Right.
Well, cool. The idea is to remember the program, what it's for.
Yeah.
And, we'll pass it on and eventually, and it'll roll, and it's going to roll without us. Hopefully, it'll continue to go for generations. That's the goal, is to build something that can help this effort in the future.
Yeah, because it kind of sounds like that's the way it needs to be done from now on.
And I hooked up with Steve because he likes to work, and he's really coordinated and has a lot of energy. And
right, he's trainable.
Well, I don't know about that. I haven't had much success with that. But
one thing the organization does do, and we had this happen once already, is we had the gym down in Valley Springs. It's not the big gym. It's the I don't even know what they call themselves now, but they do a lot of aggressive cross-training gym. It's a cross-training gym in Valley Springs, and they just ran a fundraiser for us.
Really?
Collected money in January, and that was a big shot in the arm for us.
Yeah.
CrossFit. Thank you.
We've got the best people.
Well, they're great.
Yeah, we really do.
Yeah, the CrossFit folks are really great too. They're trying to get into the community, and they do. I was in a meeting today in Valley Springs with Valley Springs Area Business Association, and they were there helping with that. So and they're pretty young folks, so hopefully they're going to do it for a long time.
Oh, well, thank goodness
they're in really good shape
for
too.
People like that. It really does take a village, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. We have like a minute left, so I want to make sure we get these dates out. Again, these times will be different, but Saturday, August 8th at the San Andreas Town Hall. Saturday, August 15th at Bret Harte Theater. Go on their website, find their Facebook page, give them a call, and find out how you can help. And please attend these events. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thanks for asking us.
Good luck with everything.
Thank you.
Right,
I'm excited for you. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you next time on Tammy's Window on Calaveras.